Hello to my few subscribers, my few viewers. Happy to have you. I don't have any subscribers or viewers, but just happy to have them. So thanks for watching my videos. As I mentioned in other updates, the whole purpose of my videos is because I've tried so many hundreds of beers that I can't remember them all. So my video log is just so I can look up the beer when I'm shopping and see if I liked it or not. Because I bought a few beers when I couldn't remember if I liked it. Turns out I hated it. So this is just my simple video log. But also I like to give more detail than most people do and talk about other things that they don't. That not all of them do. And maybe entertain a little bit, even though I'm not really an entertainer. Throw a little humor in there. But, you know, if you get something out of it, I'm happy for that. And feel free to comment. You know, I read comments. I don't get many, but I read them. I don't advertise my channel, so I can imagine there's only two ways people come across these videos. It's either you're searching for a beer, and my video comes up, or it's a recommended video. I think it's probably more of searching. I try to avoid reviewing the very common beers you can get everywhere. So, as one example, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, fine beer. I don't review it because you can get that anywhere. But a large chunk of what I've reviewed, you can only get in certain regions. That's what I want. I don't want to be one of several dozen reviews. I don't want that. I want people to find my stuff. So again, thanks for watching my videos here. This update is about my website, my books, and future videos. So, more videos are on the way. I just looked at my list of new videos to post. There's more than 50, and I'm bouncing around in that, posting some stuff that I just maybe had a week or two ago and stuff that I had a few months ago. Because if I do it all in order, then it's going to be a lot of, much of it is stuff that you can, like the German beers that has already been reviewed many times. So I'm bouncing around. Some of the reviews I've been posting lately I did 2 months ago, others I did 2 weeks ago. And there are still several videos I did earlier that have not been edited that I need to edit, shorten, and repost. So I'm working as best I can, but these videos take several hours to edit and post. It's not easy. As far as the books go, so my first book, they're both about 3 books. 2 are about brewing, one's about saving and investing. The brewing books, my first book I started, I dusted off the framework and started working on it in October of 2013. I finished it 3 years later, so October of 16. So then for copyright, it was copyright in May. Built my website in May, published on Amazon as an ebook. I don't have a print publisher, but I need help marketing the book. And I hired a marketing lady about a month ago. She started helping me rebuild my website because it was outdated, it looked horrible, and yeah, that didn't go well. Turns out she really doesn't know how to build a website, so I ended up rebuilding it, and I published. I made it live tonight, actually. Well, not live, but I finished off enough to where it's ready to be advertised. It's really basic, just talks about my book and has a few articles on it. I'll put in the description what the URL is, so maybe some people will find it. Okay, the book is about brewing, right? It's set up as tips, and it's huge. It's over 1,100 pages, but it's all broken up by chapter, from malt extract to all grain to kegs to bottles to cleaning to everything. And it's all set up as tip 1, tip 2, tip 3, tip 4. Next chapter is tip 1, tip 2, and it's all cross-referenced. And the best part about it, I think, is it's not written like a college textbook. It's not large paragraphs crammed together. Everything is spaced out nicely. Some tips are short, some are long, but it's easy to read, and that's what I like, because I can't read a college textbook. I fall asleep. My attention span's too short. And it goes from beginner to advanced. My second book, which I started on last summer, it's more of Q&A format. So what I did is, it's so broke up into chapters, and the Q&A, each of those is also broken down to subchapters, although they're just tiny subchapters. But it's basically, here's a question, And these are questions people have asked me and I've heard and so forth. Here's a question. Here's a quick answer. It's like one sentence. Here's a detailed answer. So if you can't read the full paragraph, here's just a quick answer. Major difference between the two books. One of them has tons of pictures, references. My second book does not. I started on the second book, as I mentioned, last summer, like, I don't know, June, July. Still working on it as of right now, and there's a lot of work to be done. I would like to get published as an ebook for now by early next year, 2018, but I just don't know. There's so much work to be done, and I'm working long hours on it. Second, or my last book is about saving, investing, being frugal, spending wisely. Not new, but it's my version of it, and that's also broken up into chunks. It's kind of Dave Ramsey style, but it's Dave Ramsey, Susie Orman, some common sense knowledge, but in Q&A bite-sized chunks, because that's all I can read. That book's not going to be done until probably next year. And I don't know as much as them. I'm not a financial advisor, but still, it's something I think it'd be good to have. It's good knowledge to have. So, I've picked up from several people. So that's what I'm working on right now. Posting videos, working on my book, actually both my books, trying to get my website advertised, and some other little projects here and there I have going on, but that's the bulk of it. I have such a new respect for people who edit videos because there's so much work to it. Write books because it's so much work. Writing, it's easy. Editing it and all that spell checking, it's a lot harder than it seems. It's just so much work. That's what I'm up to lately. So, again, thanks everybody for watching my videos. Maybe you've learned a little bit from me here. I try and talk a little bit about beer and brewing and malts and grains, all stuff, but I do have to cut quite a bit out because if I didn't, my videos would be 10 minutes long, and I just can't imagine somebody's gonna watch a 10-minute video about one beer. I can't. After about 3 minutes, I start falling asleep. And this video is already way beyond that, but this isn't a beer review. So, yep, that's what's coming up here. If you have any comments, send them to me. Put comments on videos. And like I said, I'll put a link to my brewing website on this video. So maybe you can check out my website. Like I said, it's pretty basic, but it has my book on there, and several snapshots of pages. And you can send me an email. Love to hear from you guys. So that's all I have for now, and I'm going to get back to drinking my beer and get back to work and make some more videos for everybody. Cheers.